Good morning and welcome to another update on the market. For today, I decided to cover British pound versus US dollar. I will do and cover gold market. I will speak about the crude oil and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the British pound versus US dollar first. So as I basically alerted you yesterday that we have potential for the downside movement in the pound, we actually had a down day yesterday. But what we created here on the daily time frame is we got an inside day, and today market seems like it wants to test and eventually break this inside day to the downside. We can see the structure is basically pretty confirmative. If we check, for example, hourly time frame, there is like a bear flag and potential for the downside continuation. There is a key intraday resistance level at 1.2075. And I see potential for the retest of the previous day low at 1.2033. Either will be a further, stronger momentum to the downside today. There is a chance maybe even for the lower prices, and maybe for the test of this pin bar territory from February 21st. So this pin bar territory is around 1.2 level. So pay attention for the downside movement, and I see potential for the downside movement towards this pin bar from 2 days ago. Speaking of the gold market, we can see that market had outside day yesterday. So we have an outside day today. This morning market tried to rally. It was rallying during the Tokyo session, but then during beginning of the European session we got a sell-off. Again, strong resistance zone around 1833, 1832, and strong rejection so far this morning. So there is a chance for also the retest of the previous day low at 1823, and maybe even a test of 1819, which is the multi-day low in this pin bar from a daily time frame. So pay attention also for the downside movement today on the gold market. Speaking of the crude oil, we had a down day yesterday. So far this morning we have a rate of change flip to the upside. Seems like market made already a higher high and higher low this morning. So there is a chance for some rotation back, maybe towards the 75.10 area, maybe the middle area of the previous day range. So let's say around 75 area. And if there is some bigger power, there's a rate to change flip to the upside, maybe even the price to back all the way towards the 76 mark. But so far, I will say initially some intraday scalp probably towards 75.10 might be in the play on the crude oil. Speaking of the Bitcoin versus US dollar, market is still trading sideways. We can see that if we place like levels here, we can see that market is trading sideways. A support zone around 23,600, resistance zone at 25,200 mark. So we'll see how the things will play out here, but I will watch for potential breakout. If you see the breakout of resistance at 25,000 and hold above, that can open the door for higher prices and maybe even test of the for example 28,000 mark. From other side, if we see the breakout of the support zone at 23,400, and if market can hold below, then there is a chance for price to go down towards the 21,600 mark. That will be all for this update. I hope that you did enjoy. Trade safe as always, and speak to you from tomorrow morning.